I'm Katherine Littler from the Health Ethics and Governance Unit here at WHO in Geneva, so just up the other end of the lake. And it gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to the GFBR. I think we're up to our 17th, but Adrian can correct me if I'm wrong. And this year we've got participants from 43 countries, from a range of disciplines, from a range of career stages. As you know, the aim of the GFBR is to bring researchers, ethicists, policymakers, people from very different disciplines together to discuss ethical issues in detail. We prioritize participation from low resource settings. That has always been our aim since this was first started in 1999. This is also about inclusiveness and discussion, so I really, really want to encourage you all to meet as many people as you can and take this opportunity. I think in today's world we are very privileged and lucky to still be able to meet in person. So take advantage of these 2 days. Talk to as many people as you can, make those connections. It's really important. This is really about connecting. The topic of this year is, I hope you all know, but the ethics of health research priority setting, which raises a lot of issues, many of which will be discussed today, many of which are in the background paper, and many of which will be framed by our keynote speaker. The discussions over the next 2 days will focus on the case studies that will be presented to you. While this means we won't necessarily cover everything there is to say about the ethics of research priority setting, so bear that in mind. But we hope that the meeting gives you all an opportunity to have a really stimulating discussion. I want to add a few housekeeping issues as well and a few other important things. Don't switch off yet. Fellowships, right? So by the end of the day, there will be some information. We are launching this year's GFBR Fellowships. There'll be some information on the website, and hopefully we'll put up a QR code at the end of the day. The deadline for applications is the 29th of February, so note that in your diary. The grant scheme is open to participants from low and middle income countries, and the maximum award is $10,000. That goes a long way, right? You can find that information this afternoon. There are also a list of people that would be happy to host you. So seek them out over the 2 days. This is your opportunity. Format, there'll be 4 thematic plenary sessions and a funder panel session. Great opportunity to quiz the funders. They will all be followed by small group conversations. Again, please take this as your opportunity to open up and really discuss in detail. You will stay in the same group over the 2 days. And their groups will be facilitated by a member of the Planning and Steering Committee of the GFBR. The event is being recorded, and a photographer will be here tomorrow for our group photo outside. Hopefully it won't be as windy and stormy tomorrow. Lunches and dinners. So the lunches are in this building upstairs, in the room where the breakfast was for those who are staying here. There is a dinner tonight at 7:30 in the other hotel, whose name Seven. But we are meeting out. Where are we meeting, Adrian? At the front, in the reception at. Adrian says 6:30. I think she thinks you're all going to be incredibly late. But if you're not there by 6:45, we are leaving without you. And meals that are not in the hotel will be very expensive. So I suggest you turn up at 6:45. By 6:45, but at 6:30. Adrian's giving me the death stare. So 6:30 Swiss time. 6? Oh, no, 6. Not 6, 6:30. There is also an award at the end for the best presentation. So at the end of the 2 days, we'll give an award for the best thematic plenary presentation and the best Pecha Kucha presentation. Pressure is on. You will be asked to vote for your favourites towards the end of the meeting, so please bear this in mind as you listen to the presentations and decide which are your favourites. You're ethicists, so be fair about this. I especially want to extend some thanks before we begin particularly to the Planning and Steering Committee for all the work that they have done to bring this together, and of course our funders. Without their support, their ongoing support, we would not be here. And my personal thanks to Adrian, who really keeps this going, and without her and her dedication, we would not be here.